All right, let's create a brand new component. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of, well, I'm going to comment this out so I can show you what a comment looks like, and I'm going to delete these other two. So a comment in JSX or in React looks like this. Curly brace, so we know that this is going to be JavaScript, ends with curly brace, so we know everything between here is going to be JavaScript. Then a JavaScript comment, and an ending JavaScript comment. So that's what that looks like. If you're on VS Code, you can hit Command, I'll type that out actually, CMD plus this, that slash. If you're on Windows, I can't remember if it is Control slash or Alt slash, but either way, you can simply go to your line and Command slash for me, and it just comments it out for me. So I can go ahead, save that, and we're going to take a look, and it says compile with warnings. Item is defined but never used right up here. So we can go ahead, we can comment that out as well. This uses a regular JavaScript comment because it's not inside of JSX. Save. And let's go ahead and create a brand new component in here, and then we'll split it out. So let's create a new component called Star Wars. So class Star Wars extends React. That was a strange autocomplete. React dot component. And because we're using React.component, we need to import React. So we can say import React from, and then the string React because it's a package. Then in here, we need some sort of render function. So render, and it's going to return on multiple lines. So we use parentheses. Let's just put an H1 in here. This is Star Wars. That's all we're going to do for now. In this particular component, at least. Let's go ahead and grab Star Wars, and because it's not being used, let's make it used. So let's go ahead and get rid of our header. We don't need that. And let's just clean this up a little bit. So let's say this is a test. Let's make sure this works the way we expect. This is a test. We actually want that header in there because that is coming with some nice styling. So let's keep that header. I just undid Control Z or Command Z. This is a test. There we go. This is what we want. So what I can do here is, now that I have basically gutted the inside of my default React app, I can go ahead and put Star Wars in here. Let's go ahead and write Star Wars. And this is a React component, so we write it like JSX. It says logo is not being used. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And we don't have any more complaints or warnings. And it says this is Star Wars. So in just a couple of minutes, we are now creating a React component on the fly, very, very quickly. Now, over the next number of lessons, what we're going to do is we're going to create an API. We're not going to create an API. We're going to consume an API. We're going to use an API that allows us to randomly generate Star Wars characters every time you click a button. So what I need you to do for this lesson is I need you to create a new class, a new component. It extends from React.component. Just render a thing. We can change what it renders a little bit later, and then use that in your JSX. Once that's actually working in your browser, feel free to move on to that next lesson.